What's up, everybody? I'm going to expose some stuff. So I do that, I get labeled an 80 shredder, right? But I can do this. Is that 80 shred? No. I'm able to do both, but why do people can? Because I got long hair to my waist. Most of you don't even know. I make my money writing for pop artists. And country artists, which I consider pop artists. What? Sight, sound, taste, smell. Those all trigger endorphins. Endorphins give us feelings, mixed emotions. And what's wrong with that? It's not factual. I see a lot more videos of people coming out kissing Rick Beato's ass and then tagging him at Rick Beato. Thank you. Stop sucking up to the fucking guy. He's 1,000% wrong. And you know what I was told? My label called me, and I talked to two people, one at Universal and one at YouTube. Now, there's some stuff that I didn't even know, that I didn't think about. And I'm going to tell you what I was told. Number one, if you're playing Black Crowes and you got the music in the background, it's not educational. It's background music. And yes, you'll get a copy strike. Number two, if you play a clip, a short, and you only make $40, but there's 3 million YouTubers doing that, that's $12 million lost out of someone who is a creator's pocket, because there's quantity and quality in the business world. You can sell on quality and you can sell on quantity. Interesting, right? So why are all these social media people spewing feeling and adding their 2 cents when they are not high in the industry or have the privilege to talk to actual labels, including Rick Beato? He's not going to make a call and just call Atlantic Records or Universal Music Group. And why is he talking about the music isn't a big deal? Because the money is very minimal. When Katy Perry was one of the most abused copyright artists, I think last year, with like 5 to 10 million people playing snippets of her music with copyright strikes. Do you know there's 4.5 billion videos or uploads every 3 or 4 days on YouTube? It's like some astronomical amount. Did you know that out of that, if you take 10 million people and times it times Rick's 40, that's $400 million fucking gone out of someone's pocket that created. And let me explain something else as human beings and people. We don't own this planet. This planet was created by something that we as humans cannot create. We were either put here, created, or something else with the planet. And the American Indian suggested when the Westerners came here, we can't make no claim. Okay, so we'll claim it. Well, really, you can't claim it either. Why? You can't claim what you didn't create. Unless you created the winds, the waters, and the earth, you have no right to claim it as a government either. Because you're just people in a government. Government's not a real entity to claim earth in which they had no say-so or right to claim in the first place. Interesting. So let's do it on a small level. Let's say you, as a music creator or a YouTube creator, came up with a fucking idea. You put it on your YouTube and it goes viral to 3 million people. And those 3 million people start using your idea. 5 seconds of it. And they all make $1 a piece. Let's use a minimum. $1. 3 million. That's 3 million fucking dollars that you deserve. You can't claim what you did not create. End of fucking story. No feelings. If you didn't make my kid, and the only one that lays claim to me and my kid is God, me, and my wife. We had to create him together. No one has claim to my son. You don't have claim to him as a right to use. It doesn't fucking work that way. Creators have the right to say how it's distributed and used, even in educational purposes. So, I talked to the labels and these YouTube. So that was one aspect. There's more? Interesting. Have you thought about that? Even $1 times 1,000,000 subscribers or content creators, that's $1 million. Now times that times $10, that's $10 million. Times 100 million, that's $100 million at $1. It's a lot of fucking money. See, these guys don't think of it that way. They want to add their 2 cents on basic knowledge of what they know and what they've been told, which is wrong. All you fucking guys saying that are wrong, including Rick Beato. And if he was in the industry, he wouldn't make that plea to you. It was only $40. Well, times that times 1,000. That's $40,000. Oh, that's no money in the industry. Fuck you. I'll take 40 grand. I'll go buy a couple Gibson R7s, R9s. Fuck off. I don't give a fuck if it's $5. That's $5 more than I have. We're going to talk about Mojo in a second. So the other part of this. Well, he's making them relevant and doing them a favor by exposing them and bringing it to... No. You're stealing money. What do you mean? If you have 5 million subscribers and you promote Burger King all the time, Burger King does not have to buy ads from YouTube. So YouTube loses money. And when YouTube loses money, you as a content creator loses money. Because they're not forced to buy the ad to promote their product. So the label who doesn't have to spend the money to promote the artist to make them relevant, you lose money for YouTube because they don't have to advertise anymore. You're doing what you say is a favor, but you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. And then you're screwing other AdSense people, other YouTube creators, from possibly getting Burger King ads on your channel, which makes you money, which means that he's taking money out of your pocket as well. And when you add that up to 100 million people times 50 cents, that's a lot of fucking money that a lot of people have lost. Might not sound a lot, but it's the same concept as YouTube. The more subscribers you have and the more videos and views you get, the more ads are watched, the more money you make. So you can't say the same concept that you use is only good for you when it benefits you and not when you take it away from the label or YouTube. So all you social media guys who aren't in the fucking industry and you're just basing your feeling about Rick Beato to get the fucking extra subscribers out of pity subscribers, you guys need to fucking stop. Because if this was my platform and I heard you say that, I'd just fucking take you down. I would just take you off. Why? Because you're stupid. You're talking about something that you do not know. Now if you say, my opinion is this. Your opinion's based on what? You have to have an educated opinion. Based on what? Did you research this? Did you understand that he's stealing money? Did you understand that it takes money away from other YouTubers? Did you understand it takes money and when you add it all together, it's like a grocery basket, $2, $5. Now you're at $300 when you hit the register. So think of that as 1 million creators, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. After 1 million fucking things in your cart, that's a lot of money that somebody deserved besides you. You cannot claim what you did not create. End of fucking story. There's no my opinion. No, your opinion doesn't matter. You didn't create it. You don't have control over it. And if you sell the control over it, they own it. And if you're on a label and you can't play your own fucking song, and I don't know who the guy was that I just watched that said that, that's your fucking problem for signing to the label. Fucking idiots are ignorant. I make no money off of this. I come on here to educate people in the do's and don'ts. I talk to Universal Music all the time. I talk to Atlantic Records all the time. I talk to producers all the time. Mojo. My skill level is my skill level. On my best day, that's my best skill level. Some days I don't play as good, my hands hurt. There's other factors that go into that. But my actual skill level on a perfect day is as high as it's going to get. Unless I practice more and I research more. You want to make better videos and get better tags and do this? There's research that you got to do into promoting your channel. Better product name. There's all kinds of stuff that go into it. And then here's my suggestion. Why don't you AI your channel and say, how can I make it a better channel? They'll recommend to you. See, AI can be used for that too. But you guys are... that pisses me off. Ignorant fucking people piss me the fuck off. Yeah. Why? Because you're the asshole that fucking likes to weave in and out of traffic because you didn't get up, you're fucking 10 minutes late and said, oh, 5 more minutes. And then you want to rush through fucking traffic to get to fucking work and cause an accident. Yeah, that's you. Now, if it's legitimate, that's fine. But when you do it every fucking day, yeah, I got a problem with that. Because eventually you're going to cause an accident. And if it's me you hit, you're going to be fucking sorry. So, if I'm playing like this, hardly any gain. Yeah, you're a shredder. Yeah, but if I do this... Is that shredding? No. You see the long hair and you say, oh, he's a shredder. I can play anything. Jazz, classical. I'm a GIT grad. I studied under Holsworth and some other people, and I had Paul Gilbert in my class. I went to University of Miami, and I took lessons under Steve Morris at one time. You label me based on what you think I am, when you don't have all the facts. Where do I make most of my money playing pop? Everything I hear about the music industry, 99% of it on here on YouTube is wrong. It's inaccurate, and everybody wants to be the next superstar. I don't give a shit. I'm not disgruntled. I'm not anything. I demonetized my whole channel for my subscribers. So if you come on and go, oh, you're just angry and bitter. Bitter at what? Do you understand what I have? You have no... Why would you make a comment about me like that when you have no fucking idea what my net worth is? Or what I have as value? Because I would be ignorant based on what you see in one video. boy, oh boy, what has happened to the fucking world as a realistic value or realistic goals or realistic information? YouTube's become one big fucking Amazon commercial. It's unbelievable. The amount of fucking misinformation and fucking people that don't know what it really takes to make it in the industry or what it is or this or that. It's like Iron Mountain. Does anybody know what fucking Iron Mountain is? Just to give you an idea, here's another RCA Records. Right? Yeah, RCA. They do a lot of film work as well as artists back in the day. Do you know they have film and fucking artists stored in a fucking mountain in vaults that are protected from a nuclear war? Iron Mountain. I have works in Iron Mountain. That's how I know. And it wasn't put there by me. It was put there by the people that owned the label who wanted to preserve the masters. Now I can get copies of my masters, but those original masters go into a vault. Did you guys know that? Where's Nirvana's masters? Iron Mountain. Elvis Presley. Iron Mountain. Michael Jackson. Unbelievable to me. So I gotta go to the doctor. I'll let you guys know what they say. I get my ENT specialist is gonna tell me about this, and I appreciate everybody that comes on here for the truth. Truth shall set you free. Truth is the key to knowledge of everything. If you want, let me show you guys something. Let me show you something real quick. Let's see. What happened? So let me play that again because you guys might not have heard it.
I think one of the first things he said when he met me was, sometimes, you're in a very, very lucky place and you have to realize that you have an opportunity. And when you do that, you sit down and shut the fuck up.
When you're in a very lucky place and you understand that, there's a point in time when you need to sit down and shut the fuck up. Why? Because when you're making $15,000 to $25,000 a month, you need to fucking just sit down and shut the fuck up and not rock the boat. And there's a good reason why. Now, real quick, what is Mojo? That's tuned to a frequency. Wood resonates. Sight, sound, taste. Pleasing to the ear. Vibration against my body, resonating through wood. My level is already set. There is no mojo of a guitar. I'm not going to play any better because I own a fucking $500,000 guitar. Your skill level is what it is. Again, let me reiterate that. Your skill level, these are frequencies. Sight and sound. It's up to you to take these frequencies and put them together. Air push from a cabinet. What is it? It's a bass response pushing air out of a cabinet. We associate the feeling that hits us with power, triggers endorphins, and we have a false sense of chug or power. Chugging is nothing. It's just being air pushed out. What is air? Air isn't sound. Air is quiet. Reality. So thank you everyone for liking and subscribing and listening to what I have to say. Thank you for watching. I got some other stuff coming up. We're going to get back into licks and lessons and stuff like that. And we'll talk more about it. Now, that was stuff that I didn't know. And thank you to John and Stevie for allowing me into the label in YouTube world and Universal worlds to understand a different kind of concept of why a $2 clip of a video matters when you add them all up times 5 million people doing it, which could be 10 million. And also, they told me that there was a 24 million subscribed channel that was taken down. 24, so it's not feasible to have Rick Beato's channel taken down. 24 million subscribers. That is a lot of fucking subscribers with a lot of power, and they were removed. They have millions upon millions of people on here, like the Beast. They don't need Rick. They don't. Now, do I think he should be taken down? Yeah. But I think if they made a deal with him and he actually goes back to actual teaching, what he's really good at, do the interviews. They're good. Do the theory and the lessons. But don't make faces. Ooh, ooh, did you hear that? Stop overacting. Stop with the bullshit. And all these YouTubers, the next game changing, this, that, and for clicks and that. There's nothing game changing about anything. And the people with the things about oligarchs and technology sucks. Listen to Tom Bukovac's vintage amp and vintage guitars. Great, but they're recorded with a digital signal called his cell phone. Think about it. Think about it. Anyway. Unrealistic. You get suckered into it by a lot of bullshit, by a lot of fucking diarrhea motherfucking people. Including people at the top, from the people at the bottom, and everywhere in between. Again, this is a no bullshit channel. I'm not gonna bullshit you and fucking tell you that my $500,000 Les Paul's worth 500 grand. I didn't pay that for it. Bought it in the 80s for 27. Why would I fucking tell you that it's worth more than what I paid? It's not. It's an investment. Does it play any better? No. My skill level's already set. Did I play magically when I picked it up and beanstalks appeared and magic mushrooms and then fucking Willy Wonka gave me a fucking golden ticket? No. That would be called dementia of the mind. And what I mean by dementia is you're disillusioned. Disillusioned by twisting reality and fact. Everybody needs to stop doing that and come back down to the realistic ground. If I use this and I talk about oligarchs, I need to shut the fuck up. If my AT&T bill comes from oligarchs, I need to shut the fuck up. If I'm driving cars where there's oil companies putting gas and oil in my car, I need to shut the fuck up. Why? I'm contributing to the oligarchs, whether I know it or not. My mortgage with the banks, my health insurance, my car insurance, the food I buy at Walmart. Oligarchs. The top 1%. No matter how you look at it, they control you. One way or another. Even in our everyday lives. Peace out. Think about it. Be better, do better. Peace.